Hey, uh, uh, we are back on the case. Hey, we are back on the case with another roast your website. But today, we are not going to roast the website. We are going to bring on one of our great clients that we have been privileged to be able to meet and to be able to sit around and talk to him about his business today, what it is that he does. And today we're not going to roast so much with websites. We're going to roast GoFundMe's. This client here is financial advisor. When we met this guy, just full of energy, full of spirit, full of love, ready to be able to help your families be able to get out of that GoFundMe mode because we understand that death happens. Because the one thing that's gonna happen in this lifetime is that we are going to leave. Jazzy, are you still there? Okay, you kind of froze on me a
Yeah,
little bit.
you get like just a long intro, but I'm
But we gonna bring on the man, the myth, the legend, Ed Jones. Give Ed Jones a
oh,
round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
you
Let's give Ed
totally
Jones a
messed
round
up
of
what
applause.
we were going to do. You just messed it up. We
Ed
supposed to
Jones,
Ed
man.
Jones.
Ed
Who?
Jones,
Ed
who? Ed
Jones.
Jones, who? Ed Jones, how you doing today, brother? Look like Ed Jones might be froze, man. Ed Jones, you still there? You froze? Hey, at least he still got a smile on. Ed, you still there?
Woohoo! Let's
Ed, you
go.
going?
You don't talk
Hey,
about.
Ed. Hey, they got you froze over there, man. See,
Oh man,
they trying to stop
damn.
the man, the myth, the legend, Ed Jones. They always trying to shut people down, man, like Ed Jones, but we ain't gonna let them shut him down, man. We gonna wait for Ed. While we here, you know what I'm saying? Jazzy, why don't you tell us where you met Ed Jones at?
He coming back on. So there you go. Let me bring him
All right,
back to the
cool.
stage.
Let's
Bring
get it.
Ed Jones back to the
All
stage. There
right.
you go. Yep.
There
There
you
you
go,
go.
Let's
There
Ed.
go,
you
man.
go.
Look at
Hey,
that.
man.
See
So
that?
They
See,
try to
somebody
take
don't
you
want me
out.
to hit it. It be like that,
Somebody
man. It ain't the first time. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I'm a combat veteran, so I'm used to people shooting at me. So it's all good, man.
for sure.
so I met Ed at an all black event in December. And yeah, we connected from there. Met him, told him, asked a little bit about him. He told me about him, told him what we were doing, connected, came to a webinar, and here we are. One of my favorite ghettoists, and I say that the most humblest way. Client we got, very fun, very energetic,
Oh,
does
hey.
his work, does his work. No excuses. We tell him what to do. He do it. He got questions. He come back. He asks. We hop on. We do what we need to do. He got us up rolling. Can't wait till y'all see his analytics. But we're gonna let him tell y'all who he is and what he does and how he can help. This is Roast Your Websites, but we're gonna start with somebody who didn't have one and what we got for him. Go ahead. A little bit about yourself,
Yes,
Ed.
indeed. A little bit about myself. All right, man. So they call me the Ed Jones because I'm about that action, boss. You know what I'm talking about, man? When you see me, they already know what time it is, man. No time for games because we in there. We gonna have fun, but we gonna also learn in the process. So I'm from Orlando, Florida, born and bred, 18 years of my life, man. So if you ever been to Orlando and you see where the professional basketball team play, right in front of that you'll see a gray brick road, and it used to be red. Right where them stairs are that you walk up into the stadium, that's where my grandma and my aunt stairs used to be. So I vote against them guys. I hope they never win another game in that whole building ever, man, because they took my whole childhood away. I'm gonna tell you right now. But that's what happened. And so in life, man, where I came from, I'm from Orlando, Florida. And when I was growing up, man, you either did one or three things, man. You either sold drugs, was good with it, was good on the field, basketball or football, or you got up out of there because it wasn't really nothing for you, man. Everybody trying to set you up. And so I chose the third, and I was like, you know what I'm gonna do, man? I'm gonna get out of here the fastest way I can. And
Mhm.
I chose the military, well, mainly the army, because I was gonna do Air Force, but they was taking too long, and I had to get up out of there. So I did 8 years active duty. I'm a combat veteran. Did all that good stuff, man. Man, shot at, blown up, all that. But I still got my fingers and toes, and my mental is intact. So I mean, shout out to all my soldiers, man. Put a one in the chat if you're a real soldier. I'm talking about.
Yes,
But
sir.
other than that, yeah, man. So I was living in Germany. I got hurt when I was in Iraq, and I was living in Germany, and I was planning my exit out of the military. So I chose Arizona, and I've been here ever since 2006. And so, just like everybody else, man, I look around trying to find who my tribe is and how I can give back to society. And I ended up doing a lot of things that I was proud of, but it really wasn't making me a lot of money. And so one thing led to another, and I found myself in financial services. And so a lot of people, they say, oh, I'm a financial advisor. Me, I tell people I'm a financial professional. It's a
Mm.
difference. The reason it's a difference because advisors, they're gonna be there 9 to 5. They only gonna give you one product. And when the market goes up, you're gonna be glad. And when the market goes down like it is right now, you're not gonna see them guys. Me, I can proudly say none of my clients ever lost any money. And
Mm.
so it doesn't matter what you're doing. Like when you sit with me, man, nothing wrong with having a financial advisor. But just like it's different type of dentists or a different type of occupation like doctors. So you're not gonna go see a back doctor if your foot hurting. Like, no, no, no. What you need to do is you need to find that specialist. And so what I specialize is in long-term planning. So that's 401k rollovers because the 401k was invented in the 80s and it's not 1980 and it's not meant for you. So we need to start focusing on things that's for the 21st century. That's where I come in at. And a lot of times, man, nothing wrong with having a 401k with your job, but you need to have something for just in case because a lot of say like now, man, they attacking government workers, or if you're a corporate worker and they get rid of your job. If you have all your stuff tied into your job, what happens when you no longer have that job? Then people are looking like, oh man, I don't know, and nobody ever planned for that. And so,
Yeah.
like a couple weeks ago, I ran into a seasoned lady. We don't call them old because they hit and they hit hard, but she was seasoned, and she said, I worked at this place in Michigan for 25 years, and then I go to retire and I don't have any coverage for myself. And my coverage that I had, my life insurance I had, it was $25 a month. And then now they're telling me it's $625 a month. She was like, I can't afford to keep that in and not eat cat food. I mean, but that's what happens when you don't sit down with somebody like myself and plan out what you want to do for the future. And so I tell everybody, when you're young and healthy is when you need to start planning for your retirement. And so it doesn't matter. And matter of fact, before you're young and healthy, you can plan for your kids' retirement. So as soon
Yeah.
as they got a social security number, you need to start putting them on a plan. So when they get of age, they can take over that plan and build that family legacy. Because I tell everybody all the time, man, the GoFundMe is a disrespect to your ancestors and your future generations. Because I'm gonna tell you
Man.
now, man, it would ain't no way on God's green earth I'm gonna work as hard as I do every day and go have to dry beg for somebody to help me bury my mama. Ain't no
Yeah.
way, man. My mama is good. My pops is good. Like all my brothers is good. If something were to happen to them, I got them. Not
Yeah.
because it's like, man, you gotta cover your clan. And even if they don't even know it, like, look, man, this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
And I tell everybody, man, it even if you don't meet with somebody like me, learn the stuff that I do so you can do it for your own self. So me personally, I want to be just like LeBron James, man. LeBron James got his whole team. He put all his homeboys on and all his friends that was close to him, the Rich Pauls and all them guys, they do their own thing. That's my goal, is to build a nation of Rich Pauls. So
Yeah.
whoever it is that's in your circle, your friend group circle that can catch a hold of this stuff, they gonna look after you. They gonna know your best interest more than I would. And so I say, man, come learn from me, take that and do your own thing. Because in my industry, you can do that. And it's crazy money. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's crazy. So my firm is called Global Financial Impact, and we going public in the next 3 to 5 years. And if you know what going public means, that's I'm gonna tell
It's
you
big
right now.
money.
Whatever I need
Yeah,
to do, yeah,
yeah.
whatever I need to do. Look, man, I ain't got no feelings. I'm gonna tell you right now. The only feelings I got is in my mouth. That's it. All the rest of
No
that
doubt.
stuff, man. Yeah, it is what it is, man. You get a crown on it. We could go to therapy later, but that's all I'm focused on now is helping people get the financial knowledge that they need so they can be independent, independent of whoever is telling them what they don't want to do. And
Yeah,
so a lot of people they don't like to be told what to do. Me, I like to be told what to do, especially if I don't know. Like when I first met y'all, I met Jay. I was like, she said, "Yeah, I do websites and I do all this other stuff." I was like, "Wait a minute, what do I not?" And I'm telling you right now, my feelers are always up, and so I'm always looking, what don't I know, and who knows what I don't know. If
mm-hmm.
I don't know something, I'm gonna tell you I don't know it. If you know it and you offer a service, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I tell people all the time, when you go to the grocery store, you don't negotiate with them people. Whatever the price say is what it is. I'm either gonna get it or I'm not gonna get it. So when
Yep.
she said, "Hey, this is what I want to do. This is my service. This is my price. Is that in my budget? Check. Do I need this? Check. Everything else is irrelevant.
Yeah.
All the other stuff, it don't matter. Like, okay, and if it's not in my budget, what can I do to make it in my budget? What do I need to cut out? Because a lot of times people say things, they like, oh yeah, I can't afford this. I'm gonna tell you now, it is so crazy. I know people that spend two, three, $500 every weekend, tell me they can't afford services or they don't believe in life insurance. Be like, oh, okay, man, you ain't got to believe in life insurance, but life insurance is not for you. Life insurance is for your family because somebody's
Yeah.
gonna have to throw you in the box and or burn you up or do something. I was like,
Don't
man,
leave
so
that
you
burden
got
behind. Yeah. People are
yeah,
real quick to leave a burden behind instead of,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, leaving a blessing behind. And that's what we need to
or
be go ahead, Eddie. I'm gonna
yeah,
let you go.
yeah.
Keep going.
I was gonna say, or they're gonna get mad at everybody else because that person didn't have anything set up. So
Yeah.
you need to have a will, you need to have a trust, like this basic life stuff. I know they don't teach this in school, but you if you can see now, man, schools ain't what they used to be. Like, man,
No.
school starts at home. And if you don't teach your kids what they doing at home when they go out in the community, they free game. That's why they
Yep.
got all them little Decepticons and all whatever they doing out there. I ain't gonna get nobody banned, but whatever they doing out there in the schools with people that don't have kids or can't make kids, and they out here trying to dictate what you do with your kid. Like me personally, I don't have a kid. I have a dog. But if I see somebody talking to my niece or nephew and they sideways, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be all bad. And there's a whole bunch of them too, and all of them can fight. So they know they're gonna jump in with me. So I tell them like that, man. I was like, look, man, it's a right and it's a wrong. And sometimes I don't know, man, if nobody ever taught you, just like before I got into this industry, nobody taught me that, man, I could save 100, 200, $500 a month. And then that's going to 10x, 100x for the next 40 years. And then I'll never have to work. And my
So
future generations, they get a choice on that.
so let me ask you this, Ed, before you
Mhm.
go there, like what got you, you know what I'm saying, involved in this business right here in what you're doing right now? What made you get into this?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. So I was in health and wellness. Tell you right now, man. I was shakes and teas, man. I had the 6 pack, I had it all, and I was going out and I met this guy, and he said, "Man, what industry are you in?" He said, "I'm in healthcare." He said, "Man, that's cool." I said, "Man, what you do?" He said, "I'm in wealth care." And I was like, "What you talking
Mm,
about?" He said, "Look, man, the same way that you take care of your body, you feed your body nutrients." He was like, "Man, I teach people where to put their money where it can grow." I was like, "What you mean by that?" He said, "Where do you put your money at?" I say, "Man, most people, where they put their money? They put their money in the bank." He said, but where do you think the bank put their money at? I said, you know
Hmm.
what? That's a good question. He said, why not put your money where the bank put their money and don't put your money in the bank, or at least not all of it. You put the bulk of your money where the bank put their money at, and then you'll get the same protections and returns that they get. And then it,
Mm.
it just grew from there. And I was like, this is crazy, because if you can tell, like, I mean, because I teach a class, and even if you sign up to my site, thanks to Potboiler, because they squared me away. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, man, they put me out there, and I have classes on my site, which is cool. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I'm gonna brag on them for a little bit, because my stuff was hella janky. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I did what I know, and all you can do is all you can do. And so when you know better, you do better. And so what happened was, I was like, man, I got this stuff, and I'm doing this, but I wasn't top tier. And I was like, man, how
Yeah.
do I get top tier? And so when I wake up, I say my affirmations, and I say, God put me in a position to help people, or people to help me, because we all need it. And that's when I met Jazzy. And I was like, Jazzy, you gonna hook me up? And she said, I got you, player. And then she said, look, man, let me hook you up. My boy Jamel. I said, he gonna hook all your stuff up. I said, for real? I said, man, all right. I said, and I'm gonna run with it. And then no matter what, I was like, man, whatever I gotta do is whatever I gotta do. So if
Yeah.
I gotta knock on, if I gotta knock on doors, if I gotta kick people down, I was like, look, man, the people that's the people that want my help is gonna get my help, and the people that don't, I mean, they're gonna see us floating by. Cause a lot for years, man. I'm tell you right now, I've been doing this for this like my seventh year. But for the
Hmm.
first 5 years, I was begging people to join me, not knowing that I need to find the people who want my service, not the people that need my service. And
Absolutely.
so a lot of times people get burnt out, because they like, man, why don't these people understand, instead of spending $200 at the liquor store, or
Hmm.
$200 at Starbucks, or $200 at the
Yeah.
weed shop? Like, look,
Yeah.
man, give me half of that. Give me half. That's not even for me. You giving it to
Hmm.
you. I'm gonna just put it in a place that when you come back later on, it's gonna multiply.
Yeah.
I was like, man, you supposed to
It's
you
it's
supposed to
it,
give yourself.
you
It's
you you
crazy.
hitting it right on the head. It's like it's always about where you putting your money at. You know what I'm saying? It don't be. And I tell people this all the time. It be like, man, you don't got this. You don't got this. Man, people have money. You know what I'm saying? People have money. They're just putting it in the wrong places. Sometimes they got bad habits. They'll pay for their habits before they pay for the things that they actually need, versus the things that's going to be beneficial towards their life. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I had a straight up I had a real revelation, a real problem. You know what I'm saying? I had to look at my finances. I had a $350 weed habit. I was like, God. You know what I'm saying? Like I started looking at my money, and I started being like, okay, well, okay, maybe if I stop putting it into this, then maybe I can invest it in something, and that 350 can turn into 650 or 750, or turn into something, versus me investing it into something bad. So Jazzy, go ahead and go off into Ed and talk about like how as far as like building his site and building things for him. How was, what I'm saying, like this particular client different from anybody else?
So what made Ed different, it wasn't that he was down bad. He didn't have his own go-to. So we talk about landing pages, especially with a person who works with other companies, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
They have the company's website, but they're not their own individual. And that is what I try to get to people to understand. Yes, you may work with this company because they're providing the financial parts that you need, but people look at you, the person. So I met Ed, the person, and I'm like, okay, I heard what he was saying. I'm like, well, how can I find you? And then he sent us something, and I'm like, no, not what I'm looking for. So I like that with a type of person, when you explain to them, they're not offended at what I'm saying, because sometimes I don't know how to say it a nicer way, because I'm very transparent. And with Ed, he was like, okay, cool. He told us from the webinar, I need y'all help. I need this. Talking to Ed and everything that was needed, I asked him, can I do X, Y, and Z? and freestyled it and took it from there. So Ed came from not having a funnel, not having a website, not having his own landing page. And that's what we did and connected things that he needed. So we're gonna get into what we cooked up for Ed, and I think I got some analytics of that. So we worked with Ed all the way through. Like I said before, I don't want people to think that all the work is from us. You still got to do your part, and I give it to Ed every single time. Out of all the
Ed
clients that
show
we
up and
have,
show out. Ed show up and
I
show out.
Ed shows up. Ed's homework is done. If it's not done, he takes accountability of why he didn't get it done. But he does watch the videos to do X, Y, and Z. Reaches out, does everything that he needs to do. So when I say thank you, I mean that to the
Ed,
fullest of everything, because you do show up for yourself. You don't make excuses why you
yeah,
can't do something. We have a lot of people, they be like, oh, I'm older, or I'm this and that. It's like, okay, like
okay.
you gotta stop, and we're not doing the work for you, so you gonna have to learn it anyway.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Ed, let me ask you this, you know what I'm saying? And because this is a lot of the questions that we do get. How easy was it for you to actually set up the stuff that we was actually telling you to do? How hard was it hard for you?
I don't know. It's point. It's literally it's gonna tell you what to do, and you push the button. It's pointed, drag and drop. So a lot of things, which was I don't know. I if you don't know, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. YouTube University is my go-to. If I don't know, I'm gonna go and exhaust all my avenues before I go and ask somebody else. So
Yeah.
because I want to know for myself, like, okay, am I doing the right thing for number one? Am I doing the right thing for myself? Because
Hmm.
if I just give it to everybody else, then I'll never know. And then if you don't know, man, people, I hate to say it, man, people will take advantage of your kindness. And so, man, I had a mentor once tell me, he was like, man, givers have to know when to stop, because takers, man, they gonna always take. If you gonna give it, I'm gonna take it. How many people have you met? They was like, oh, well, they giving it, like, but you don't even need that. You just taking
Yep.
it from somebody else that need it. Like, nah, man, I'm need my own stuff. So when you guys told me, like, okay, this is what you need to do, and I said, okay, how this work? Like, oh, well, you got to go to, and then y'all gave me the thing. I'm gonna tell you right now, I got PTSD, so a lot of times when I'm speaking, it's in real time. So if anybody ever asks me something, I'm not gonna tell you an untruth on purpose, because
Hmm.
ain't no way I'm gonna remember all them. I call them untruths because I say a lie is hard, but what it's called high level. So when I was learning that high level, what I did was I got on YouTube University, and then I'll say, okay, this is a 10-minute video. I can take 10 minutes out of my day from scrolling to watch this and learn how to do this. Okay, how do I do this? Okay, this is a 2-hour video. Well, I'm gonna break this down into 30-minute or 20-minute increments, and then I'm gonna get the whole thing. Not that I have to sit down and learn everything back to back and be as efficient as you guys, but I need to
Right.
know that if something go wrong, I'm not gonna be stuck, because ultimately every month there's gonna be a bill that has to be paid. And why
Right.
would you pay for something that you don't know what you're paying for? And even when I teach my classes to my clients, I say, look, this is the reason why we're doing this. And then here
Hmm.
is an interactive report. This is what it's gonna look like. And if you have any questions, my phone number 24/7. I'm gonna answer you. I don't duck no smoke. If you see me,
Hmm.
look, man, you see me. If you see me, you're gonna see me in public because I be outside. So you ain't gonna never see me duck nobody. It's some
Hmm.
people that when they see me, it's on site, but it's only two of them in the world. But other than that, but other than that, exactly. I believe
Yeah.
in, I don't know, man, give us gain. So if I can give it to you, it don't hurt me none. Especially like in my business is a people business. So my
Hmm.
word is everything. And so if
Yeah.
my word is not good, I mean, I ain't God, but I'm always striving. If my word is not good, then what are we doing? Like, look, man,
Yeah.
leave me. If I tell you to leave me alone, I'm probably gonna run away from you because it's gonna be bad. But if you
Yeah.
chase me, that means that you want all of it. And I'm gonna give you both handfuls, the footful, and all of it, because that's what you asked for.
Yeah. See, and that's the thing about it. Like you. one thing about it is, and like we always try to tell clients when we take them on that, hey, listen, we can be able to help you with so much of this, man, but you got to be 10 toes down with this stuff and be able to put in the work and do the rest of the work and the due diligence. You will never be able to see the value inside of it if you never go and look for it and go and actually go try to do the work yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, and one thing about it is that when we first got our own system, it was like we had to go study for ourselves too, because at the end of the day, it's gonna be a bill that's gonna come up every month, and I want to know what it is that I'm paying for, and I want to get the value out of everything that I'm paying for. So we always we always talk about you and be like, man, Ed go do his work. So when it comes to that, I don't mind going out the extra work and going doing some extra work for Ed, because Ed's always going to show up for himself. And if somebody's showing up for themselves, I don't mind going and being able to help them do the extra work, because guess what? It's only going to be able to help them grow in their business. Now, if you want to call Ed 24/7, Ed got a phone number and he got an AI bot that'll answer you right back. He ain't
Hold
got
up,
to
like
sit up
dang.
all
Oh,
night. But
hey,
we
pause,
gon' go
pause.
ahead, get off into that. Get off into that. Get off into it. Get off into it.
Hey, you tell me
Hey,
to do something, you take it over,
hey,
guys.
nah,
You
hey,
slow
look,
down.
See that?
hey, look, we ain't dodging no smoke. Ain't that what that's Ed say? We ain't dodging no smoke. Let's get it. Bring
That's
it up,
right.
dog.
All right, I'm gonna start from the back
Okay. Okay.
because this part is important. Once again, we said we took him from not having his own to having his own,
Hmm.
and with us just A/B testing. I talk about A/B testing all the time, which is we're testing out which is better fit on the internet to get the results. We're gonna put up Ed's analytics first, and I got it Ed where they can't see too much of your stuff. I don't want certain things to be shown, but I have your analytics. So let me bring that to the stage, right? This is what we've done with creating Ed's funnel. Based off testing, before we gave Ed the go, off of testing, this is what his numbers look like. And I always brag on Ed about this because I'm like, hey, the United States. There's other
Hmm.
countries. What does this
Yeah.
mean? That means we're doing something right where he's ranking on Google to get these eyes.
Hmm.
That's what it means. So let me stop and go to his actual website. Because if y'all need some help, we got
Make sure
you.
you put it on
Yeah,
the screen.
got you. So
Come see me.
I had to go to it.
Okay.
So this is what we did for Ed. Jermel talks about bots, right? So here we go. Ed has a professional phone number. He has a professional email. He has his professional everything. So we just put a page over what Ed has going on. So we made this more personal because when you're out meeting Ed and when Ed's out, you're meeting Ed. I met Ed.
Right.
But Ed got a lot of cool things. So if you push a button, it says secure your financial future with Edward Jones expertise. So bam, it might not do it. Let me see. Can y'all see the screen?
Yeah.
Is
We
the
can't see the other
customization there?
screen. They can't see the other
Nah,
screen.
you
Dang
on
on.
right.
What is this called?
Here.
StreamYard.
You want me to
I'm gonna
do
need
it?
StreamYard to get together. No,
You
there
want
we
me to
got
do
it.
it?
So when you go to start your plan, you can go ahead and get information. Oh my business. There we go. Cool. Whatever. That ain't my number, but bam. Is it still doing it? Can y'all see it?
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
can see it.
Absolutely.
What's that?
Yeah, we can see it. We can see it.
Oh yeah, we gonna have to update that right here.
Okay.
We gonna have a chat. But as you can see, you can start your process and you don't have to necessarily get to Ed.
Hello
You
and
can
welcome. The person who sent this to you must really think highly of you, and therefore,
can y'all
so do
hear
we.
that?
That's why
Yeah, we
we
can hear
We
it.
can hear it.
you could one day look back at this very moment
Well,
as a turning point in your life. This technology
it's
allows us to
it's talking
customize the
to
next
me.
few minutes specifically to you.
So pretty much it's taking me through a journey, right? That is what
Right.
a funnel is. It's taking you, let me bring myself back up. It's taking you through a journey of what it is that he does. So if you need financial advice, go to his website. It's edjones1.com and start it. As you can see, it's interactive until you get to a certain point if you need him and then he can get back to you. But that thing, y'all can hear it. It literally was talking me through everything that I needed to do. And it's exactly what he said. He recognized that he needed something, and we are able to create and bring out what it was that he needed. And that's all we ask. We are showing you the tools. It's up to you to get them. Now, like he said, investment, because we hear that a lot, is expensive. But why is it expensive? Because this is all in one. You're not going from here to there to a payment to an email to a phone number. It's all in one place. And like we all said it. We know that we needed something. We made a sacrifice, stop certain things that we were doing, and put the money towards our business. Our business can grow. He talks about retirement. So any of the questions that you guys have, now you can go to the person to get the information, but all his connections are still there to all of financial advisory stuff that he needs to help you with and a life insurance.
Yeah.
So
I think Ed,
this
how
is not
many
just stuff.
Oh, I'm
Go
sorry. Go
ahead.
ahead. I was going to say, Ed. I think maybe when I've been talking to you, you probably didn't got rid of probably like three different services, right? Like your calendar, you didn't got rid of your
Yeah,
you didn't got rid of your the one that was taking all your numbers. You got rid of
Hmm.
now you
He went from two phones to one.
yeah,
yeah,
went from two phones to one. So you didn't got rid of a bunch of different services that you were having, which is gonna save you in the long run. You know what I'm saying? And what
yeah,
people don't understand is that it doesn't just this stuff pays for itself because instead of Ed having to pay for calendar or paying for this or paying for that and paying for this, he has this all in one place and he don't have to be all over the place. And all he got to do now is just manage his business and it's all streamlining for him and he ain't got to go all over these different places. So is it what is it money that we want or is it time that we value? Because the reality of it is yeah, we want the money but we need the time too because the time is more important than the money. Because if we don't got the time, then the money ain't even gonna matter. Somebody else gonna be spending your money. And so we
And
gotta
you
be
can't get the time back.
can't get your time back. Now Ed is on autopilot with everything he got going out. He's sending out an email. He get a new customer contact. Bam, the new contact get a text message, get an email, get invited to his courses, get invited to his classes. Now Ed don't gotta do nothing but sit back and receive everything. That's what God told us to do. We supposed to be here to be receivers, baby. We supposed to be getting everything back to us. So Ed is actually on autopilot, man. And it's actually really good to see where you came from, Ed, and where you going. And man, I just want to tell you, I'm proud of you, brother, for real.
Listen, hold on. I got when we had Ed, first thing we asked him, where are your contacts? What did you say when we asked you where were your contacts?
in my eyes. Now what?
Now, now all your contacts. You say in
My
my eyes,
contacts
Your
is my contacts
your
is all
people.
over, man. I'm gonna tell you, right?
man. Where was they at? Where was your contacts at?
Probably like
Oh
most
my
people's on
days.
a spreadsheet somewhere on Google. On a
But
Google
yeah,
spreadsheet.
yeah,
Ed gave me probably about
hell,
20 spreadsheets to be able to put up in the back of his system before when I met him, man. About 20 of them. But now guess what? Let me share I'm gonna share my screen with you. Now guess what? Ed got all his contacts in one place. You know what I'm saying? Ed don't gotta worry about that. Let's see. Ed contacts all in one place, all in one place where he could be able to actually send out his contacts anything that he wants to be able to send them. I ain't gonna show people's information and stuff like that, but Ed's contacts are all in one place where if Ed wants to be able to send out one text message to all his clients at the push of a button, he can send them out to all of them. Ed sends out an email to all of his clients at the push of a button, he can send them out to all of them. No more having to go through his phone, sending that same text messages out to all those people and trying to be able to get in contact with them. I know that's annoying. That's annoying. I know.
Also, Ed is a person who's on the go. He always outside. Ed Jones, who be outside. And what we had to do to help him adjust those two phones is show him how to utilize the app while he's out. If you do not have an app to put these people in, you're putting them in your own personal phone. And then you got to remember where you met them. And then you got to transfer 'em. Well, we help Ed not to do that. use it out of the app. So then you have your lead in the system already, and you can do whatever you need to do straight from there. Set your calendars up, your appointments right from your phone. And for him, that was a big thing. We always got him like, why you got two phones? He's like, well, I had an Android first because of the older people or the seasoned people, and the young people told me I had to get an Apple phone. And it's funny because it's like, I remember that. I had to do that in 2018 too. Had to stay up to date. And we just laugh because a lot of his story is indeed things that we went through to get to where we are now. So now, just like how we use it, we've taught him how to use it while he's out too. And it's very convenient to put it in there. And if you're like me, I hand the person my phone and they put it in there. And a lot of times I get back like, what is this that you're using? And it's a big smile on my face. I'm happy that you asked. But then now I can go into another upsell of what this is. So always a pleasure meeting with Ed. We've gone from meeting every week to every 2 weeks to if he needs something before then. But we walk you through. Don't think we leave you hanging. We are there to help you out through. This is not a setup and going about your way because there's always something that has to be taught and learned here. Our community group as well is in. Um, so it's always a pleasure. Thank you for taking the time today to come on with us. But I want you to plug you because you got a place to be plugged now. Where can they find
Absolutely.
Ed Jones?
Come on, man. You see that I started to say something real disrespectful, but I'm not gonna do that today, man. Nah, man. You can find me. You can find me.
My
Yeah.
my ghetto is client who be on his stuff though. He always got some
See
jokes.
that. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I work in a very serious industry. Like a lot of people, because you don't know, man. When you dealing with people's lives, man, I don't know, unless you can make light of the subject, man. People take a lot of that, man. That's a lot of pressure on them. So I
Yeah.
tell a lot of jokes to alleviate all that stuff. So, but you can see me. I'm always outside. You can catch me on Instagram at the_Ed_Jones. That's THEE_Ed_Jones. I'm always in the city. You can catch me. I'm always with Neek the Invoice. If she's doing something out in the community, shout out to her, man. That's the homie. But yeah, man, the network be live. I'm always in different community events. So I do have a physical office. If you ever in Arizona or the Phoenix area, we right behind where the Metro Mall used to be. It's a plaza in the back. It's a super big place, but we're gonna be there for the next year, and then I don't know where we're gonna be at. We're gonna do whatever we gotta do. But like I said, man, my company we going public in the next 3 to 5 years, and so what I'm focused on now is helping the community out, mainly because of the market is gonna be in flux for the next 2 years. If ain't nobody told you, you heard it from Ed Jones. For the next 2 years, if you have your money in the market, you need to come see me, and we can help you do whatever you need to do and put your money in a safer place. Because it's gonna be, I'm gonna tell you, in the end, probably the next 3 to 5 years, or yeah, next 3 to 5 years, America is gonna be balling out. But as of now, while we in this turbulence, while we in this unlevel season, like you need to start now building those blocks to secure your financial future, because it's gonna be a two-tier society. It's gonna be the have and the have-nots, and I would hate for you to choose to be in the have-nots, because in the information age, you get a choice. Nobody has more than 24 hours than you, so everybody got the same 24. What you choose to do in that 24 is your business. I cannot confirm nor deny whatever you do. Long as I'm not there, I'm tell you right now, man, I'm not going to court for you unless you mess with my folks, and then it's a whole bunch of places we gonna hide you. But other than that, man, this is what we're doing right now. This is what we're doing. We are helping people that want to be helped. Like I said, I stress that to a lot of people. I help people who want to be helped. If you tell me this is what I want, I'm gonna give you exactly what you want. But if you, just like when I came to you guys and I say, look, I don't know anything about this, I need to know how to do this, and you guys are the professional in that area. And so I trust your guys' expertise in that area. So trust that I'm gonna put you in the same position to secure your financial future. And That's all we can ask, man, that we do our best. And if you're not in the position where you want to be, start today, because you're not going to be as young as you are and as healthy as you are today. And
Yeah.
then build on whatever you have for the future, because everybody want to live in a mansion and drive Range Rovers and four-wheelers and go out and do whatever you want to do. But if you're not at that level yet, somebody got to be the flag bearer for your family. Why not you? You be that flag bearer. And then I'm gonna tell you now, man, my nieces and nephews, they gonna love me, because my little brother, man, that dude is doing the absolute most. Like my oldest brother, matter of fact, it's not even my youngest brother, it's my second youngest brother. That dude is wow. But he in Orlando. I got another brother. He is real family man. Matter of fact, yeah, I got a few of them things, man. My pops is out there in the streets, but I mean, it's like, but I say that, man, because a lot of people, they don't think that, I don't know, if you never knew anybody like that, or if you don't have any mentors. Like I do a lot of mentoring young kids, and even I have mentors. I have mentors that I never met in person, because I read a lot of books. So a lot of my mentors are dead and gone, but guess what? They got
Yeah.
YouTube University, or they got a book. I'm gonna tell you now, I'm on Think and Grow Rich for the fifth time.
Oh, come on, come
Listen,
on, come on.
read
Snap,
read
snap,
it over.
snap, snap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
you gotta renew that. And the reason that you read the same books more than
Napoleon.
once is because, yeah, because you in a different place mentally. So
Yep.
when I first read it, I was here, but now that, okay, this is what I need to focus on. Like, oh, okay, this is what I need to focus on, and then
Hmm.
you refine that down, and
Absolutely.
it be like that. Yeah.
Absolutely,
So
man.
that's
You
it, man. I'm all over the place, man. But yeah, I would give you my phone number, but they tell me I got one, and I try not to remember it because I just send you my email stuff. I bet, look,
hey,
Oh, we
man,
can
here it is right
listen. We
here.
can give out the number. That ain't no. We can
Oh,
give
for
out
real?
the number. Let me get it. That's what you want to do. Now you got one.
Exactly.
Let's
I
find this
got one
number.
number.
Let me go to.
I
You got
got you.
one number. So if y'all need to get in contact with Ed Jones on y'all life insurance, on learning how to do what you need to do with your money, contact him at 231-412-3776. You can hit
That's right.
his website at edjones1.com. Facebook. I tagged him in the post already. Go ahead and contact your boy. He gonna get you
Let's
right.
go.
Got your page.
We
Got your.
live.
There go his page right there. There go his phone number. Everything you need to be able to do to get in touch with Ed, man. And you could, as soon as you put in a message and you say, "Hey, this is what you want to do," Ed gonna hit you right back, or
If
he's
y'all
gonna
look,
get
hold
right
on.
back at you.
If y'all need
Oh
to
yeah,
email
because I
him, he does get an info at edjones1.com.
yes
He
indeed.
covered. There you go. Yep, scroll it on down.
See
There
that?
him go right there.
I'm
Click
hook
it,
it
and
up.
there you go.
Yep.
And one thing, yeah, and another thing too before I leave. So a lot of people say, "What do I do as a financial professional?" What I do is wherever you are financially, I take whatever you have and I make it look pretty and I put it in the proper place, and then I get you prepared for the next level. And so if anybody say, man, I don't know where I am, or my stuff is messed up, it's perfect. Wherever you are is perfect. Wherever you need to
Mhm.
do is, wherever you started is where you started. And I teach everybody. I was like, I got a course called $1 Million Baby. So if you know anybody who is having children or plan on having children, they need to watch that video.
Mhm.
And it's crazy because you can really set your children up for, if they want to go to college or if they don't want to go to college, they want to start a business. Don't have them start off where we started off at ground zero. You can give
Yeah.
them a leg up, and what they can do, they can pass that on forward to their next generation. And so they great grandkids, they can do whatever they want to do. I'm gonna tell you right now, when I'm done, people is gonna be out here with a whole attitudes because they get to do what they want to do. And it's not gonna be a nasty attitude, it's gonna be a good attitude, because the
Mm.
people that I know that are wealthy, they are super nice, man. Nothing bother them, because if money is the issue, then it's really not an issue. It's just
Yep.
a timing problem. And I was like, man, they was like, ah, man, I can't do this. Okay, because true story, real quick. So this one guy, he was in my company. He was like, man, my wife about to have a baby, but I need to be in this conference in Vegas. And I think he lived in like California, something like that. And he was like, man, there's no flights going on. I can't get back there. My wife is going into labor. And then one of the members said, oh, why don't you just take my jet? They'll be there in 20 minutes. We can get over there. And the dude jumped on the jet, got to California in like 20 minutes and went to go see his family. I was like, but that's what happens when money is no longer an issue. But them guys, they've been sacrificing for a long time, but they put themselves and their family in a position that it don't matter what I want to do. Like, oh, okay, cool. That's nothing. Like,
Yeah.
and that dude was stressed out. Like, man, what am I gonna do? I'm 6 hours away from my family. No, man, you one question away from your family. Like, oh, okay, let's go. I was
Look
like,
at that. One
when I get
question.
to that level, when I get to that level, I'm gonna tell you right now, oh my days, you know what? I'm already there, man. I just need to step into it.
Yep.
That's it.
There you go.
Words
The
come
way
in.
that you speak it. Yep.
And guess who I'm gonna be calling to get on that jet with? Ed Jones, baby.
Come on, I'm gonna tell you right now. Yes, indeed, no cameras allowed because we're gonna be doing some things. I'm talking about.
Hey, no doubt, no doubt.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
That's right, man. We gonna take it back to the 1800s, man. We don't want no recollection,
Nope.
none of that. I don't know
Say
what
we
you're talking
collecting
about.
phones at the door. We collecting phones at the door. We
Yeah.
need to take them phones from you at the door.
Yeah, we can
Man,
leave
that's
with memories. That's it, man.
hey, for real, man. That's how we gotta live, for real, man. Ed, man, I want to tell you thank you again. We appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Don't go nowhere before we close out. But definitely want to be able to make sure that people able to get up with you again. Here's your phone number. Make sure you get with Ed Jones. Again, man, it's been a pleasure to be able to get up with you, Ed, and appreciate you, man, for your time.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, I want
Thank
to thank
you.
y'all too, man, because y'all put me on the right path.
Hey, we thank you for walking down, and that's the reality of it. We could show you the path. It's like they say you could take a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. You've been drinking the water, man, and we appreciate it for real.
Most
Absolutely.
definitely.
Hey, cool. Hey, if y'all want to be able to get in touch with us, like we said, man, we do got our 4-week business launch where we help businesses launch their businesses, being able to get started from point A to point B, to being able to show you how to be able to build a CRM system. You can be able to go to how to launch your business, potboilerconnect.com, how to launch your business, and you can be able to get inside of our free community at potboilerconnect.com/free members, man. Make sure you get inside of there, learn the information, enjoy the information. We would love to be able to connect with you. Until the next time we meet, peace and blessings, y'all. I hope y'all have a good day and stay tuned. Peace.
Right.